Hi, how's it going? Living in Bold Vlog for the 11th of March. Right now, I think it's like 3 in the morning on the 12th, though, Thursday. I just had a microwave lasagna. That's the only other thing I had to eat today besides microwave noodles. But then I had, I think, like a fruit juice, one of the thick fruit juices, and a couple of protein powders. And a banana, I think an apple. Not really eating much because I haven't started exercising again. I was still putting books all day long on my phone. I think I'm down to, I was like, where's my phone? I'm holding it in my hand. I think I'm down to 60 gigabytes left on my phone. So I've used 140, 153, I think, so far. Yikes. So before I wasn't so sure, I wanted to put novels on my cell phone. So I ended up doing that because I had the space, and novels are good. What I want to do is fill my phone up with voices throughout history. You don't always have to read books that were written last year, you know. And so I put the entire short story collection. Is that what they called it? It was like 63 different books. Managed to put that on. I had the links on my site. And then 200 poetry collections, and I put that on. So that was taken. And last night I ended by looking at my subject page and making sure everything was on there. Now I've got looking at America, and I didn't have a chance to actually look all through America though because I was, I think, yeah, I did, because I found the one where I wanted to put the poetry ones on. So now I'm gonna go and do this part where I make sure that all the books are on. All the books are on my website or on my computer, my cell phone. I looked at the book pages though, the free audio history book pages on my website the first time forever, and they were like loaded with all these ads. I think I opted for, there's this option you can do where you put ads, where they put the ads for you, and I think I tried that on those pages. I never got a chance to look at it and make sure. And it was on there, and they're just spaced all bad, all poorly, screwed up the pages, made them look impossible to look at. So it was crazy. I couldn't believe it. I looked at those pages and they're impossible to look at. It's like, what the hell? How did I not even know that? So, anyways, I took the ads out and it looks better. I haven't checked the links, but when I get around to it, I'll make sure the links are good and it works and stuff. I think some of them, they have too many spaces on there, so I'd like to take the spaces off. But yeah. So I'm glad I finally got that going. So I'm gonna go and spend the rest of the night putting the books on the yeah, doing the scan. And once I do the scan and I make sure all the books are there, I can get exercising again. Since I stopped exercising, damn, this has been like a week because I spent like a few days getting those Garmin routes, choosing choosing Garmin routes, and then creating the Garmin routes, and then putting them on my transferring them onto my computer. So now they're on. And ever since, so it's been like a while, but since I stopped exercising, I can't believe it's been this long. The whole coronavirus thing took off, so now it's crazy. Like Italy is crazy. Everybody's quarantined there. Like 800 people died this week, and it's people dying exponentially. So, and I guess people are saying that America's going to be like Italy in 3 weeks. So it's like we're just about. It's like brace yourself. We're just about to get hit by a tsunami. So it's crazy. I went to the supermarket today, but I think I'm gonna stop going to the supermarket because I see it's airborne. And my supermarket, like, it's not kept clean anyway. It has a rotten food smell, like no matter where you are in it. It's a Safeway, but it's like a poorly maintained one. So yeah, it freaks me out. Plus, my mom's 78 years old. She's staying in her house, and I don't want to go to the supermarket and catch the coronavirus, and then give it to my mom. So it's like it's not just me that I could get sick by going out and getting sick because I hang out with my mom and she's staying in her house, and so she stays in her house and I stay in her house, and we know we're both good, and then I can just visit her and I can pretend like everything's normal. But my whole idea about like bike school, it worked perfectly for the coronavirus. Now everybody's doing homeschooling, so I think this will change a civilization permanently. People don't shake hands anymore. And so yeah, I think people just should not go back to school, and should like not even go to school at all, and shut down all the schools, and because then we can do. I want to do it in my room as soon as I get around to it. So I said I'm gonna start exercising finally, and get the books on my phone. But yeah, do a book a day and do that and exercise, educate yourself that way, and share with the world. And be sure you get paid by the fund so that you can keep doing it. So yeah, I got to do the writing on my website first, but I'm gonna exercise before I do the writing. People who follow me might think that I've lost it and I failed, and I've had a relapse back on the website, but I have not had a relapse back on my website. What happened was I decided I was going to finally put stuff on my phone, and I knew I did have stuff on my phone, and I figured out finally my phone can play stuff. The last time I tried to put MP3 files on my phone, like my phone wouldn't play any MP3 file. They'd be perfectly fine on the computer. They play just fine on the computer. But no matter what, or no matter how long or how big it is, you put it on my phone and the phone plays it and it just repeats. The person gets to say about 3 words and then they repeat the 3 words. So it became impossible. So I just had to wait. But when I tried a couple days ago, boom, you hit play and the person was able to talk and it was functioning. And then I found out about MP4s. I guess it's the new file. It's 30% the size of MP3, and then I happen to have a big cell phone, so boom, all of a sudden I have the magical smartphone that's strong enough to do what I tried to do 10 years ago. I was like, can you do it? Can you do it? And that's why I created the this free audio history books thing. I have them, the Kindles and the LibriVox is all melted in together because I can play it all down and have it read to me, and have the phone read to me, and know what I need to do. I actually at one point know what I want to listen to. At one point I even was recording it because you can't. I don't think they have files anymore where you can do text to speech. At least I couldn't find it. So I was recording it, playing it, and recording it, and it was a lot of work. But then something happened, and I lost the files, and yeah, I think I lost them. It's too bad because I spent a while recording it. But I don't think I have to anyway, because I can just, the way that my website is set up, I can just select the words, like the menu section of the books, and then hit play, and then that'll do me. That's good enough. So I want to be able to do that every day to give myself an idea of what I want to listen to, have a constant knowledge of everything that I can listen to. So because that'll motivate me every single day. The idea is to get up and be like, oh my God, I can't wait to exercise. And that's exactly how I was before until I had to do this phone thing and the Garmin thing. And I can easily get back into it, even with this whole Corona thing. I'll just put it out of my mind, stay in my room. My mom called me today, told me to cancel my gym membership, so I'm going to do that tomorrow morning. It's too bad we just got it. But I want to make it so that as soon as you get up and you're like, oh my God, I got to do the exercising. Well, also it's like, oh my God, I got to do that book. So that's the whole idea of having it on my phone. I wanted to get it to a point where I'm like, I want to make it unlock these magical, potentials by having it on my phone. I love the idea of it. Having everything right on your phone, like all the voices from the past and what they say, being read by actual humans. On LibriVox, it's actually volunteers. It's not like a computer reading it to you. It's great having the computer read it to you, and that's what I do off my cell phone. But it's also having a great when people read it because they inflect shit and everything. So I'm super excited to have this on there. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. I'm gonna get really high, listen to some music, and then get going on the thing. Oh yeah, like I was saying before, that'd be awesome to have a cloud. And then, when I upgrade a phone, they offer to transfer your materials, so then I could transfer it off the cloud, not have to put it on this phone again. That'd take forever. But then maybe I could share it with somebody, be like, between people, and people could download my collection off the cloud, and then you can share it with my website. That'd be awesome. Okay, anyways, enough talking. Talk to you tomorrow when hopefully I'll be done. I'll be exercising tomorrow, but not tomorrow because I'm gonna be up all night. But like day after tomorrow, yeah, I'll be getting it again. Okay, talk to you later.